Moonen shipyard was originally founded in 1963 under another company name called the Ruiter. Based in Holland, we made a lot of small inland barges, commercial-wise, small tugboats. And in the 80s, beginning of the 80s, more focused on yacht building, and Moonen, family Moonen, at that point were in real estate in 's-Hertogenbosch, where we are based, and they took over the yard. They had a ship in build, and they took over the yard and were more focused on the yacht building. At that time, a lot of German clients. Mr. Moonen, who is also present here this year on the show, had a vision in making boats top quality, good seagoing, and at that time in the 80s this was something new in the smaller range boats from 25 meters. So we took Moonen definitely to another level, bringing the boats not only for inland cruising but also going overseas. We are travelers, we are traders. So in this sense, it's in our culture as well. It's not only the product, the yachts. I think we make very good yachts, but it's also in our culture, and we are easy to work with. We do the things that we say we do. We are, I think, with all our colleagues in the Netherlands, from small to big, we are very professional in this sense. And this is what makes building in Holland fun. Not only with Moonen, but also for the other well-known yachts, of course. I grew up with boating. My family had small boats, 10, 15 meters, cruising in national parks in Holland, always going out in the weekend with the family, and this is what I remember. So I started boating, inland boating, when I was 17, 18 years old. Started working with a smaller yacht, and then did my studies up to naval architecture. And ended up with Moonen, going more global in the yachts. And I like the brand by itself. It has a tradition and pedigree, and it is a nice size. We build 30 to 50 meters. It's a size that you can connect and engage with owners. It's almost like you engage for 2 years, in an average 2 to 3 years for a new build. So it's also the personal relation that's very important, and the fun needs to start when you start negotiating or sign a contract, instead of when you are in a beautiful place like Monaco or in the south of France. I'm with Moonen for 15 years, and I'm coming to Monaco the last 12 years. You see things change. 10 years ago it was, in my opinion, a little bit more friendly and being both enthusiasm. Now you see getting more and more business to business, and the clients are not very often on the show anymore. The environment is like the brokers, the designers, the owners' representatives, the captains, and you see that the stakeholders around the project are more focused here in Monaco. What I like, because you got different sides of input. We are now on a latest delivery. It's a 36 meter. With an 8 meter beam. It's the first launch of this model. We launched in July this year and handed it over to the owners. We started commissioning a second one because there is a lot of attention for this boat, and for delivery in 2020.